romance. The beauty that pierced the heart of man and gladdens the heart of the king. My God, my one and only daughter. Oh my God, Nadia, you're back. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I missed you.
Your beauty is just gloomy by me.
Mom, you have a sugar-coated tongue that can melt any king's heart.
And that, my dear, is because you have the beauty that can make any prince kill.
Of course.
Any prince, my dear, can kill for you.
I know. Of
my
course.
one and only girl, sister. My give mommy the gist.
Of course you know your daughter. I cannot settle for less.
My dear, it's not every politician that gets to be an in-law to the president of this great country, my dear.
I know.
Do you know how much that will help us politically and otherwise?
Mom, and that's the reason I accepted the proposal. Yes. Go on. Thank you.
So, my dear,
Yes,
tell
Mom.
me, how is my would-be son-in-law doing?
Mom, he's doing fine. He's doing very, very fine. As a matter of fact, we are actually going to run a test in 3 days' time.
Oh.
Yes, Mom.
I don't think that's anything to worry about. But for me, Senator Joy Williams, nothing, nobody under the sun
I
that's
know
stopped
you,
me
Mom.
from becoming an in-law to the president of this country.
What do we have here?
Wow! Maurice! How are you?
I'm so fine. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh my God, sister, you look so beautiful.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm blushing. Blushing. So how are you doing? What are you doing in this country? I mean, you're supposed to be in the US.
Oh, come on. I came to chill for a while. Aren't you happy to see me?
Oh, liar. He came in here to see his girl.
Mom!
I don't know. He thinks I don't know.
Mom, how did you know that?
I'm your mother, remember?
Oh my God.
Whatever.
He came to chill. I know.
Mom, the most important thing is I have my sister here and she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Auntie, are you at the talk to sis?
What did I go do for you?
My mama say make I tell you, say I beg. May you give me Gary 500. She go give you the money back.
She go give me the money after. The one that I collect before I don't pay.
Auntie, I beg, no vex. No be rice I want, na Gary.
Tell your mama say I'm not gonna give that credit. No, open this shop for me. Oh, if you can't carry me and my children and go for credit now, since your papa open this shop for me. Eh?
She go give you the money back, I beg.
I back come off my shop. I don't like bad market this morning. I don't like bad luck at all as I day so.
Auntie, I beg.
Oh yeah, they go. Carry your bad luck, they go. Come off my shop. This element I'm not gonna rest because of credit every day for waiting now. Go now. Every day credit. Everything credit. No poor pass for this place. Go seal your mouth down and buy first and go chop. Eh? I expect to come this world. Now I can't close my market. I'm not gonna sell again because of Una. I'm not expecting anybody to come this world. I'm not gonna allow me make I rest. Haba. What now? What did I worry this poor girl? The next time I'll go carry police, go arrest my family. Disgrace in our way. So credit, every time. I'll go strike you like Asu. You never say anything.
Thompson.
How fine sure?
No sure, she not agree.
You beg her?
She won't call police. You see what I beg her?
Hey. For Gary?
Not even rice, white Gary. You see the shout.
Hey.
She say we no get money, make you know the chop.
Now you can't come back.
For Sudan there.
Mama. Uda, I know you are inside there. Come out and give me my money.
Apollonia, is it a crime to owe?
Yes, it is a crime to be indebted when the time for you to pay back has elapsed. Give me my money. You promised to come 2 days ago. You did not
I
come.
don't have it, Apollonia. I don't have it.
You don't
But
have
I will pay.
You must give me the money now.
It can't happen.
Give me a chance now. What can we say? Come on, pay me money.
I promise to pay you.
When? Now.
When I have the money, I will pay you. After all, it was your husband that gave me the money.
Now I know the reason for the delay. What can we tell you? Get out.
Apollonia, is it a crime to owe?
Yes, it is a crime to owe when you're not paying your money. You must pay your money. Give me. You must give me.
I will give the money today. I will give the money today.
You want to be my money? Okay, you want to be my money? You want to be my money? That's it.
One way. One way.
Dr. Ken here is my childhood friend and also son to the late Minister of Health, Professor Ben Tainer. And Doc, here's Nadia, the only daughter to the Senator Joy Williams, and a woman after my heart, somebody who I say is a proper embodiment of beauty, and my fiance.
She's extremely beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell me, from which of the planet did you get her from?
Let me think. Yeah. I actually found her here on Earth, but I had to look real deep.
Well, Doctor, nice to meet you.
Me too.
You know, the reason we're here is to run a test, right? Yeah. And I hope my fiancé has really intimated you on that.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, Doc, what it is that when we met initially, we did have a test done, a blood test, that is. But of course, you understand my father, and he's been inquisitive and his cautious ways, has insisted that we have the blood test redone, and this time around with a fertility test.
Well, for blood tests, it can easily be taken care of here in the hospital.
Okay.
As for fertility tests, she has to be in her menstrual period. And as for you, you need to provide your sperm.
Well, I actually came prepared. I'm on my period. But I don't know about him. Maybe he has to go home and come with the specimen.
The cells might die off on his way back here. So I suggest he provide that here in the hospital.
How?
How?
Well, that is left for him to figure it out. The most I can do right now is to excuse you here in my office and you provide the sperm.
Okay, it's funny, but okay. We'll do as you have instructed, Doc. With regards to the results, I'll be leaving the country in less than 24 hours, and I do not know when I'll be back. So I please implore that my fiancée here gets the results, or better still, you send it to her. What do you think, darling?
Yes, fine. Since I'm around, I could just come and pick it up.
Well, that's okay by me. So,
Great women! We are here! Great women! We are here! Great women! We are here for you! Yes. Indeed, today is a special day. Yes. To rejoice and make merriment. Cause our daughter, wife, Senator Joy Williams, has brought us good news. Let's hear her out.
Great women!
We are here!
Indeed, it's a beautiful day, because I indeed brought a good news. Because in a month's time from today, the president of this country, his son, and his whole entourage will be taken to all roads leading to our village, to our community, to our state, for the traditional rites and marriage ceremony of my beautiful daughter, like you all know, my bride morning star. And it will be in that same hand that I will be announcing to you, my great women, my intention for the seat of the governor of this state come next election.
Yes.
And my dear, with the president as my in-law, the race is as good as won. It's like a bright morning star coming to us in the night.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
I have something to say. Hi! You are all hypocrites. Hey. All of you. From the chair lady to the so-called senator. Yeah. And the least amongst you. Hypocrites!
Sit down, Apollonia. What kind of insult is this? Who gave you the right to talk to everybody here like this? Sit down.
Leave the frustrated woman to talk. Leave her to talk, Apollonia, talk. Leave the frustrated woman to talk.
Joyce, you can go ahead, rant, and call me as many names as you wish. That's your problem. Thank your God that you are not sitting close to me.
Or what would you have done? Or what, Apollonia? Have you forgotten how I used to beat you? Have you forgotten?
Women, please listen to me. Leave this one.
You think I've stopped? Or you think I can't do that anymore because I'm a senator?
Don't mind those who are ranting.
Yes, so.
Let me ask you. How many years has she been in senator?
4 years.
4 solid years. And yet she did not bring any good thing to this community. Check it out. Your children, my children, in the primary school, they study in an open classroom.
Yes.
A roofless house.
Yes, so.
You have your senator.
You are right.
She may be buying you a cricket dress, so let me finish. All the major roads leading to this community, none of them is motorable. We have a senator. True or false? True. Okay. I want to ask you this one question. The answer will come from you. Check yourself. Do we have any health center in this community? No. You see what I mean? All thanks to private hospitals. We patronize them. With the little money we make from our farms, our petty trading, we use them to patronize private hospitals because of our health. And yet we have a senator. And now she wants to run for the seat of the government. God, oh, this whole state is in your hands.
Apollonia, sit down. Sit down.
I have a seat, I will sit down.
Sit down.
But the truth must be told. The truth must be told.
I thought you were only hungry. Now I can see you have also gone blind and deaf.
Yes.
Have you forgotten how I've been feeding families with bags of rice every Christmas season, every season in this state? Have you forgotten? Women, are we also foolish?
No. Oh. You see it? Rice.
Rice.
See, they used to buy over our husbands with bottles of beer to vote for the wrong candidate.
Tell her.
Am I lying?
No.
Now they have come over to the women to start buying us with cup of rice. What did the Bible say? Man shall not live by bread. Sit down. Are you going to be bought over by a cup of rice? Every 4 years, 1 cup of rice.
said sorry.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Chief wants to speak with you.
Me? Hey, I'm sorry, this is a mistake. I don't know any chief.
He only wants you to show him the direction to Chief Adagi's house.
He's just straight down this road by the right.
Please, you tell that to Chief yourself, please.
Huh?
Chief is waiting.
Sir.
Good afternoon, my dear. First, I want to apologize for harassing you with the car.
It's nothing, sir. I should have watched my way while I was passing.
Now, what will a beautiful young woman like you be thinking along the road?
Nothing in particular, sir. I'm fine. Sir, you're...
My bodyguard, you mean to say?
Yes, sir. He said he wanted me to show you the way to Chief Adagi's house.
Exactly.
It's just straight down the road. You go by the right, and then the big mansion there, that's his house. You can't mistake it.
You sound very well read.
Thank you, sir. I should be on my way.
Excuse me. Would you just have something?
No, sir. No, sir. I can't accept it, sir.
No. Feel free, please. You just should feel free. And please, just have my complimentary card in case you need me. Feel free. By the way, I am Chief Lawson. What is the name?
Sonia.
Sonia? Oh, what a nice name. Please. Feel free. Call anytime. I'm free to do.
Girl, stop this. What's your problem?
Who cares?
Nadia will hear you.
Now tell me, are you going to get married to him?
Look, it's not my choice, okay? Father demands that.
Of course you have a choice. You could have told him you aren't ready to settle down.
We are the president's children. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
What has that got to do with us?
Look, my getting married is not just because father says so. It's also because of my own political ambition.
I also have political ambition, but I turned down every single man father suggested because I figured that if we have to get married, we should be together.
Look, can you listen to me, Pearl? You are my sister. You're my only sister.
You just destroyed my world.
Look, I love you. What's your problem? Look,
Don't give me that excuse.
Look, I understand how you feel, okay? You are my sister. I'll love you till I die, all right?
You destroyed my world. You're hurting me. I allowed that relationship because I felt it was necessary for your public appearance. But you went ahead and proposed to her. I hate you.
Look, stop this. Stop.
I hate it.
Stop.
What is going on here? Honey, what is going on?
Honey, it's nothing, okay? Myself and Pearl just had a little quarrel.
Okay. I hope it's not serious.
You're hurting my hand now. What have I done to you? What? Leave me. John. What kind of embarrassment is this?
Apollonia, today would have been your last day on earth. Today would have been your last day on earth. But you know I cannot harm you. I can't harm you, Apollonia, because of the oath we both took 10 years ago. But let me warn you. If you by any means or any chance demonstrate the kind of madness you demonstrated today at the meeting, I will deal with you so personally that you will regret, you will ever wish not to have been born.
Hey! I can see that the money you think you have has gotten into your head and you have forgotten how I used to beat you up. I can still do it too. I can still do it even today, even without this hangers on.
You can't do anything, Apollonia. You can't do anything. That is why I simply told my boys to bring you here, to prove to you that you can't do anything. You can only run. You can only back. You can't do anything.
Hey! Joy! Joy! Those who live in glass houses should stop throwing stones, so. They should stop throwing stones. Don't dare someone who has nothing to lose. Because if you throw stone, are you there for glass house?
Apollonia, you can't do anything. I repeat it, I've been telling you, you cannot do anything. You can only back. You can't even bite. If not what, Apollonia? If not to get the kingdom now, if not what? If not what?
Okay. Okay. Hey! You think I'm afraid of you because of the money you have? Hey! I will expose you!
You can't do nothing!
I will expose you!
You can't do anything!
Coward!
Boys, get out of this place! Get her out of this place! Get out of this place!
Excuse me, this
Take her out!
If you touch me,
take her out! What are you doing? Take her out! Take her back to her wretched house! Take her back to her wretched house!
I will break all
the idiot! Go back to your mother!
Woman!
I will skin you! Apollonia, go and look for your child! You can't do nothing, Apollonia! You can't do anything! You can't do nothing!
Lost soccer!
Child seller! Go and look for your daughter!
I will expose you!
You can't do nothing!
Stay away from me!
You can't do anything!
You are living in a glass house! I will use my sword!
This is a lesson! This is a lesson! Market woman! Market woman!
Soccer! Certificate! Oh no, she's certificate! Abraba! Ole! Come now! I will just...
Richard! Lord, we don't like you! You think you can...
Let me destroy
Apollonia, you! First, let's go! Let's go!
Come and face me woman to woman! Come and face me woman to woman! This way now. Oh no! Shame on you! Oh, Anderson.
Sister, I swear, poverty is a crime. Look at what power can do to one.
Haven't you heard the saying? Power intoxicates, and absolute power intoxicates are absolutely. Haven't you heard it before? Mother is even better.
Look at who is talking.
Look at who is talking. Everyone knows you're more stubborn, so it runs in the family blood.
Sister, you are mother's child, you know that.
Oh, Thompson, that's not my problem now. I need to get a job. A job that will elevate this family from this miserable status.
I swear, sister, with the way things are going, I think crime is the last option.
Crime? You think anybody in this society cares if you go into crime to make money? They don't care. All they glorify is the money. I'm not advising you to go into crime. Please, we are brought up the same.
I used to think like that before. But as it stands now, I don't care.
You know, I met this old man, and he sounded really kind.
Which man?
He's... What am I even saying? I have his complimentary card. Chief Thompson, that's his name.
So, where did you meet this man?
Do you know him?
Sister, talk now. Where did you meet this man?
Do you know the man?
Who doesn't know Chief Lawson? This is Chief Lawson now.
I can read, Thompson. I saw his name.
Do you know him?
I know this man now. Someone doesn't know Chief Lawson in this town. This man is a money bag. A very big time politician.
Really?
Sister, a touch from that man will change our lives. Well, sister, me, I'm hungry.
So, Mom, Apollonia has not really changed.
My dear, she has not. A leopard, like you say, the color remains.
But how could you entangle yourself with Apollonia in a confrontation? How could you do that?
My dear, you will not understand. Apollonia, I cannot harm her. In any way, I cannot harm her because we are both under oath. It's true we can engage in physical fight, words of the mouth, but not the one that can lead to the death of any of us.
An oath?
Yeah, my dear.
Why would you do that with that kind of low-life, ill-mannered woman? Why would you do that?
You will not understand. Apollonia is not exactly the kind of person you think she is. She's not a low class. She was only dogged by poverty and my betrayal. It happened a very long time ago. We've come a long way.
Your betrayal?
Yes, my darling. I am sorry.
I'm sorry, madam.
Yes, what is it?
There's one woman at the gate. She said her name is Kate and she's a nurse.
Are you expecting someone, my darling?
Yes, Mom. Okay, tell her to come in.
Okay, madam.
She's a lab attendant. I paid her to get me the result before it gets to the doctor's table.
Why would you do that, my dear?
Because I'm curious. Like mother, like daughter.
It runs in the blood, I guess.
The madam.
Hey, nurse, how are you? Go, you can go, please.
Okay, madam.
Come here, sit down.
Thank you.
Okay. So, what's up? Don't worry, she's my mother. She knows everything.
Alright. Well, according to the blood test, both of you are compatible. In terms of the fertility test, you're complete as a woman.
Whoa! Mom, did you hear that? Your daughter is perfect.
What were you expecting, my dear? What were you expecting? Did you expect any less?
But there's a problem. According to the fertility test, your fiancé...
Speak up. Speak out, young lady. Speak out. Speak!
He's impotent. He won't be able to father a child.
It's fine. Hold on. Here. You can go.
Alright, thank you.
Mom, I cannot possibly have anything to do with any man that cannot father a child.
On the contrary, my darling, you will. In fact, this is even number one reason you must get married to Ramsey.
I will not.
What is your problem? What is your problem? Think about the things who will lose. Think about the things on the pipeline. Are you really my daughter? What is your problem in potential? So what about it? Do you think all the children you see in all homes have been fathered by the man they call daddy, 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 daddy? No, my dear.
Come on, Mom. Don't be ridiculous.
Sit down, my sweetheart. Let me talk some sense into you. Let me tell you, you must marry Ramsey. Because even if you don't, another woman would be so willing to get married to him and make babies. Maybe adopt, or better still, outside. Who told you Ramsey will know? It's all about I'm pregnant. Sweetheart, I'm pregnant, and he's here, praise God. My dear, don't do this. Think wise, sweetheart. Think wise. You're my daughter. Come on.
Is this how this country will grow? You people siphon the money meant for the development of this nation. Huh? And yet you think that we continue to pray for a better tomorrow.
My dear, why are you being so holy? I mean, why pretending to be so righteous? You are not even the finance minister. I mean, this is politics. In this country, money laundering has never been in news because we see it happen every day.
I'm surprised Mr. President is associated with this thing. Look, let me warn you. You better stop this act of yours. Otherwise, the international community, I mean the whole world, will get to hear about it.
My dear, you know so very well that no one can battle with the presidency. I will advise you not to take to frustration, to start a battle which you cannot stop. A battle which you cannot finish. Please. Here's the check for 250 million naira. I advise you to take it. Go home, rest your head, relax your mind, while I pass your goodwill messages to His Excellency.
250 million naira. I mean, if you can give me this amount of money, I wonder how much you have stolen already. Well, I cannot be bribed. Take back your money. Take it. You can shut my mouth, but not my conscience. I will not expose you. God will. Good day, Senator. Yes, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, I mean, why am I being persecuted? Please remember our good old days. Excellency, remember our school days.
Honorable Martins, to hell with the good old days. To hell with our school days, Honorable Martins. Listen, I want you to tender your resignation letter in my office within the next 12 hours. And look, Honorable Martins, don't force me to disgrace you by removing you from office myself.
But Mr. President, I mean, it is true I rejected the money, but then I never told anybody about this. Yes, I promised and I never told anybody about this.
I cannot have my political appointees question my order or that of my government. Your letter within the next 12 hours. No more, no less.
Your Excellency, wait. I mean, he got the phone on me.
I told you that politics is not a game of the sense, but you wouldn't listen. We're doing okay before you accepted this appointment.
Put yourself together, woman.
Hey, Martins.
Put yourself together. Put yourself together. Huh? Don't worry about it. Yes, yes.
Good day, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, someone knocked on the gate.
Yes.
Before I could open, the person was nowhere to be found.
Then okay, let's have it. Open it.
You can go back to your duty post. Honorable Martins Advocate. Yes. Ever since I knew you, you have been a man of transparency and truth. And as such, I will not want a man like you to be wasted.
Wasted?
Hey, leave this country before 24 hours with your family if you still want to be in the land of the living. I mean this with every truth and seriousness. May God protect you as you run for your dear life. Hey.
Does this person want me to go on exile?
You are still asking. Let's get our kids, Rambo. Let me get my kids. Oh.
What is this country turning to?
Your story is very pathetic. At times, I ask myself why people must suffer so much. I feel it's unfair. It's not fair. But that's the beauty of life. They strive so hard to make it by all means.
I guess so, sir. And even though they strive so much, most of them become so unfortunate, like my family.
No, young lady. You are still young, very young, and you can make a difference if you choose to.
Exactly, sir. I want to make a difference. That difference that can change the life of my family.
Well, you have all it takes. Everything. Decent enough to give you a very wonderful job. You have every qualification it takes to get a decent job. And that's why you're here.
Yes, sir. That is why I'm here.
May I ask you one single question, please? Very private question.
Yes, sir. Anything.
Are you in a relationship with any young man?
I was, sir. We had our differences and I felt it's better I be alone.
I can offer you a job in any of my companies or anywhere else you choose to. Or better still, I can offer you something else, something better, hoping you will think about it because it will gladden my heart.
What I cannot change, I accept. Not because it gives me happiness, but because life must go on.
Pearl, you know my heart is also very tender towards you. Quite very easy to break, but sometimes very difficult to amend.
All I want is a promise from you.
On my honor.
She can be your wife, and I'll try everything possible to make sure I cooperate with her. But she mustn't come between us.
And I promise you today that I will never love anybody like I do you. And nobody will come close to my heart like you have.
Are you certain?
On my life.
You just make me happy again.
I just hope this guy doesn't mess up this job.
I pray. Because we have just a slim chance. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh.
Sister Hannah. Trisha. Here it is. This is good. Now, I hope no one saw you when you were mounting the camera.
No one.
Are you sure?
I had finished mounting the camera and the recorder by the time the doctor came in.
Very good.
Fortunately, I had a file I entered there with, so I used it as a decoy. Yes, no.
Okay. Now, I hope those things were perfectly hidden.
Very well concealed.
Good. Trisha. Here.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Meanwhile, I have a very important information, and I don't know if it is recorded in those tapes.
Okay.
The son of the president is impotent.
What?
I'm telling you. And guess what? The doctor is concealing from Nadia, as Ramsey requested.
This is good. This is good. Any more information?
No, this is all I know for now.
Now listen. No matter what the camera holds, I still want you to keep your ears to the ground. Am I understood? I need more information.
Trust me. Sister, trust me. I will definitely do that.
You have to be very, very careful.
Yes.
You have to be careful.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Tricia.
Thank you.
You can go now.
Thank you.
Allow me marry this man. Leave me alone. It's my decision. Allow me marry the man. Leave me alone. Here.
Leave you what, sister? Eh? Sister, look at you. You're young. You're very beautiful. Why would you want to end up in such a marriage?
Hey. Better be careful. Ask me, oh, my son. Ask her. Eh? Just 9 months she wants to stay with my sister in Abuja. This is the result. Mama, I am tired of living in abject poverty. Hey, I'm tired, Mama. We can't build a mansion in our heads living like this. Somebody has to make a change. Somebody has to make a sacrifice, and that is what I'm willing to do. I'm tired though. If both of you are not tired, I am tired.
Sister, you're right. I understand your concern for our family. But sister, that man is way too old for you. 78!
The man is even older than me, your mother. Eh? My daughter becoming a second wife. Not just that. Getting married to an old man. Aye! Mama. I am the one making the sacrifice. I am the one making the sacrifice. Please, allow me make it. Huh? Hey! Come for. This one you are smiling and coming to my house. Welcome.
My dear, remember I told you I want to join the film people?
Yes. Me, I want to join too. I want to join. Yes.
It has happened though. God has answered us. Yeah. He has answered us. I went to the market square and I saw a post on the wall. When I went and read, guess what I saw?
Tell me. Hollywood in collaboration with Nollywood.
Bam!
Hey! This one is a big one, no?
Be very big, oh.
Invites you all to a movie audition. Venue, St. Matthew's Catholic Church Hall. Fine, isn't it? Hey!
God has answered us.
It has happened.
God has answered our prayers.
I am going to join you.
Mama, what are you even talking about, sir? Eh? Mama, you're too old for that now.
Leave the woman alone. Don't you see old people in films? Mama, do what makes sense.
Tell him. Tell him. God has answered us. Yes, I was so happy when I saw it.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
When you are going, you come home.
You don't need to tell me. I will come and call you.
Before 8 o'clock. We must be there by 8 o'clock.
Hey, God has answered us. Oh. God has really answered our prayers.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you.
Thanks for this.
That is what I said. Show me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're talking about old people. They join movie people. I see them now. Those with white hair, are they not old? Those people that use their walking stick, are they not old? I am going to join them because I want to be a movie star.
Welcome in, my senator. What is it that has bringing you in front of Iyala?
Iyala, may you and your gods live forever.
Amen.
Iyala, you've never failed me. Your God has always been there for me. They've never disappointed me. And that is why I've come, Iyala, because there is a problem again. Iyala, my daughter is about to get married. Iyala, whether this marriage will hold or not, I don't even know. Iyala, that is why I've come to seek your face. Iyala, I want this marriage to work without a hindrance. Great lady Iyala.
Do you have their picture ring?
Yes, Iyala, because I know you will be needing them.
Bring it. For me to prove it to you that the marriage is working. My senator, you know I'm a young lady. I'll be happy if you can buy me the kind of car that you are driving.
Yana, you want me to buy you a car?
And I think that is not a bad idea.
Yana, you know me. You know me, Senator Joy, just like your God have never failed me. I won't disappoint you. Just let this marriage work. Let this marriage work. Buying you this car, it's not a problem. I will even get you cars. You know me, Iyala. The great Senator Williams. Joy Williams, you know.
Senator, Ororo no dey fade.
Just make this work. Iyala.
Oba no dey go trust.
Iyala, make this work and you will see. It's not going to be one. It's not going to be two.
Ibai yado soromanika. Apanima wagu. Ora kikioru. Eya wa nínú mi sala. Solo. Sala.
Sister. Sister, what are you doing here?
I'm fine, Thompson. Just go back inside.
How can you ask me to go back inside when my only sister is out here facing the sun?
Tomorrow my husband comes to pay my dowry.
Sister, do you really love this man?
You're not a child, Thompson. You know I don't.
Then why torture yourself in marriage?
He's a widower. He's rich, old, lonely, and close to his grave. Somebody has to make a difference in this house. I can't sit back and watch us suffer this way.
Okay. So how will you face the man's daughter? I mean, the daughter of the first wife.
Before I can take this kind of decision, don't you think I've thought about it?
Okay, sister. I mean, you're my only sister and I love you so much. If this is what you've chosen to do, then I'm solidly behind you.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Please hurry up and leave the sun.
I'm fine.
My dear Chief, you have formally made your intention known to us that you have seen a very pretty flower in our house which you intend to come and pluck.
Exactly.
Apollonia.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, exactly. This is the beautiful flower I want to pluck from your house.
Gosh, all he does is pour empty semen in me and think I don't know. No problem. We will see how the scheme of deceit goes.
Babe, why are you sleeping that way? And why are you facing there?
Darling, I'm I'm so worn out. You are such a terrific lover. I'm tired. I want to sleep.
Then why don't you sleep in my house?
Don't worry, darling. I'm fine here.
Babe, I insist.
I know exactly what to do. Because I can't remain in a marriage without children.
See, Nadia, I'm not just comfortable with this whole thing. Your husband is my childhood friend. He is like my brother. For how long will you keep blackmailing and forcing me into such abomination? For how long?
Until when I'm done making babies for him. You connived and deceived me into getting married to him.
It was all his idea. I told him to tell you the truth because I know you will definitely find out someday. But he kept pleading with me to fake the test results. I had no options because my hands were tied.
At the expense of whom? You granted him his favor at the expense of me. Right now, you have to grant my own favor at his expense. Listen, at the snap of my finger, you will be on your way to jail. Yes.
Nadia, it hasn't gotten to that. Are you this devilish?
Come on. Of course, you know I'm not a devil. You know I am not a devil. I was an angel until you both turned me into a monster. Listen. Don't joke with my temper. Do you know what you do for a living? You deal on babies and that is illegal. Do you know that? Listen, I don't want problems. No wonder you have so much money without your father's help. I mean, you've been doing everything with yourself, with everything you want to do in life. I mean, you get it anytime you want. I mean, on a very good day, what should I be doing with a monkey like you? I had no option, and that's why I'm here with you. I mean, you should be thanking your God that this is a grace. This is all you've been longing for, to have a woman like me, isn't it? Come on. What's that look on your face? You're in the process of making a baby, and I would want you to smile. I wouldn't want my child to come with this kind of face. What? Hey, take that thing off, and let's dig it. I'm talking to you. Take that thing off, and let's dig it. Take it off and let's dig it.
Nadia.
Look, face that side. I don't want to look at you, please.
Really?
She looked dirty.
Listen, look. I have thought about this, okay? I have critically analyzed this. I have pondered on it properly, and I know it's not going to be a good end. But have you just stopped? Have you stopped just for once to think about your involvement in this? Have you thought about the consequence?
What consequence? Who cares?
What do you mean you don't care? What do you mean? Do you know what this could do to father's office and to our family if it blows up?
And who's going to tell you?
Of course you know I won't betray you. But please, my sister, come on, you also go to church. Hell is real.
Excuse me. Every human can go to hell for all I care.
If hell is your destination, I'm not part of your journey.
We started this thing together, and we must remain in it together.
The great movie star. It's amazing that the entertainment industry has made you very famous within a short time. And I am so glad to have you as an in-law. I am really feeling very great.
Very good. Well, it is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in my eyes. And all things belong to Him.
But now that you are a star, I hope you will no longer fight Maziude, Senator Joy as you used to.
No, not at all. Though I still have an unfinished business with Senator Joy, I have nothing to say for now.
Well, speaking of Senator Joy, is she still running the gubernatorial race?
Of course, yes. Most especially now that she has the backup of Mr. Preston.
I see.
I summoned you here for a very important issue.
Okay.
And my darling wife, sweetheart, we'll talk at this point.
Okay. Yeah. Mama, due to your popularity, my husband has decided that you should run for governor.
Oh my goodness. Where is this all coming from? Never thought of it. Because of my popularity. Run for the governor. Well, I don't even know what to say, my in-law. My children. Well, I appreciate the confidence you have in me. But I don't have all the millions to invest in this. We all know that Senator Joy is already going to be the next governor of the state. Especially with the president right behind her.
Look, forget about money. Or have you forgotten whom I am? The money bag himself. And by the special grace of God, I am worth billions of naira, so don't worry about money.
I love this man.
As for Senator Joy, all I need is someone with an overwhelming popularity that the people can accept openly, and that person is you.
Wow. It's amazing.
It's a lot to do.
Well, I never thought of it. I can see that you all thought of it before even consulting me. Problem. I say yes.
That makes it.
Yes.
So my mother will be called.
And so, my party will soon summon you. And remember, you have an unfinished business with Senator Joy.
Oh, I can't forget that.
Why, I have one with Mr. President.
I can't forget that.
I will explore every means to get at it.
Why is Greg doing me like this? I using my money to trace him to school. I using all my powers to get him jobbing. I doing everything to Greggy. Now Greggy is cheating me. Oh. Oh. I don't know any family. I don't know any family. It's only Greggy that is my friend. Now he's doing me anyhow.
Baby, why are you crying?
Leave me alone, leave me. Greggy, why is he doing me like this? Why? Is it because I is loving you? Oh.
Baby, please. Seriously, like, you're the cause of all this. I don't have a problem with you being a princess.
because that is where the money is coming from. All I want from you is just for you to upgrade and be a modern girl.
He's upgrading for you. Hey, it's no problem, Sina. He's want me to be like a mother's girl. No problem, see. He's want me to make up it. Eh? He's want me to cheat me. No problem, see. I see doing it for you because I see loving you.
What did she do this for? Why did she order the gateman to shut the gate? Oh, what? This one is becoming unbearable. Excuse me. What? And what is the meaning of all this, Sonia?
That, my dear, happens to be an order.
By whom?
By me. But by who? By who? Driving a car that's not her father's.
You have no right to order me not to go out, Sonia. You have no freaking right. Have you forgotten that this is my father's house?
Nobody's contesting that with you. Just as you wouldn't contest that this is my husband's house. Error number one, I didn't ask you not to go out. I am only reminding you of what my husband said.
Which is?
That this baboon here cannot drive any of the cars. If those cars must be driven, it's going to be driven by either me or my husband, the handsome one up there.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine this second-handed wife? Sonia, are you going out now? Are you?
Get away from
here. Tina, you see what I'm telling you?
Get away from here with your winter boots.
One death shall never end.
I said get away from here with your winter boots. It's not snowing. Why are you wearing a winter boots?
Imagine Sonia. Can you see this? A local, classless, common firewood fetcher like this. Just a little privilege. And you're already acting like a queen.
I am a queen before my husband, my dear. And if you have a problem with that, go to the nearest pharmacy and get a drug, a suicide drug. Drink it so you can join your parents. You don't belong here.
What did you say? You don't belong here. Did you just insult me?
Yes.
Are you okay?
It's okay now.
How can I believe that you slapped my wife, your uncle's wife? Where are your manners? Don't you have any atom of respect for me anymore?
Uncle, can you believe that she told me that if I was not happy being here, that I should join my parents in the land of the dead? Uncle, you of all people should know how that hurts.
My love, that is because this baboon here that I wasn't talking to came to me defining me with every single word that means poverty. That was why I reminded her of where she ought to be. The graveyard where her parents are.
And you, Serena, I bought you a car. And why should you move out with another car without my orders?
Father, am I not your daughter? Don't I have any right to move out with any of my father's property just because he has a new wife?
Well, I have called an agent to arrange and get you a new house in 3 days' time. You have to leave. And you, Linda, you can only come to this place when invited.
What?
My wife is pregnant with a male child, and I don't want to joke about it at all. If Serena's mother gave me a male child, I wouldn't have any need for another wife.
Father, this is not fair. This is not fair.
My lord.
I'm your daughter.
People should stop crying here unnecessarily. Eh? Those who have a new apartment should move down there and drive the car they bought for them. While those who can't come in here, unless of course they are permitted to come in here, should go out and not return.
Yes, and does it.
What troubles my beautiful wife?
You know I'm due for delivery, right?
Yes.
And you haven't made any plan for me to travel abroad. You want me to have my baby here?
Absolutely yes. I would like my son to be delivered in this country where I can secure him myself. I have waited too long for a male child and I wouldn't want to have any sort of complications.
I need to ask you a question. And I want you to answer me no matter how irritating or annoying that question is.
I am all yours, so feel free.
Are you getting younger?
No.
So if you die, who will inherit your property?
But that is preposterous.
Who are you going to give your property to when you die?
My son. You and my daughter Serena.
Then write a will.
My love. Why are you sounding like this? I'm not going to die yet.
I'm not trying for you to die either. But after what happened in this house today, it means that anything can happen. Eh? You want your son to die of poverty, to be frustrated?
God forbid. I will surely instruct my lawyer to commence that at once.
Write it at once. Because when a woman is going to deliver, anything can happen. Some make it, some don't make it. I need to be certain that my son's future is guaranteed.
You will make it. And you give me a healthy, beautiful son who will bear my name and I will be proud of him.
I will be proud too. First and foremost, write the will so that I am sure that my child is going to be safe. After what your daughter did in this house today, I cannot guarantee the safety of my child in this terrain. I can't. Particularly that tyrann. That thin-legged tyrann.
Well, you know I'm capable and I'll be able to take care of everything. Just trust me.
God has been cruel to me. So cruel. Everything desirous of a man, everything material I have. Good looks, money, power. I'm the president's son. But that which completes a man I do not possess. Potency. God has made me impotent. The question is why? Why?
See, Ramsey, will you stop this for goodness sake? I told you to tell her the truth, but you would not listen. It would have been far easier by now. Both of you would have been married, and the only option left would be adoption.
What a shame. I say, what a shame. All the girls I slept with without protection in the past, none of them, not even one, has come to me to say that she is pregnant. What a shame.
Hello, Dr. Ken.
Yeah, my beautiful queen. The only lady that even the spirit admire. How are you today?
I'm doing good. God has been handsome. Jonathan, are you alright?
Do I look alright to you?
I know what the problem is. The matter is because your wife traveled outside the country to deliver your child.
Ramsey, I will have to leave now. We'll talk about this later.
No need play acting, Ken. She already knows.
I see. Do you also know who is responsible for her pregnancy?
No, I don't, but I know my brother's health condition.
What baffles me is that another man got my wife pregnant. Got Nadia pregnant, and she keeps acting as if I am responsible for her pregnancy. She must think I'm one stupid, big, fat fool.
See, the problem here is both of you are playing a fast one on yourselves. You are hiding your health condition while she pretends she doesn't know and cheats on you just to make babies.
I swear to God. I swear to God. If I catch that man, if I get that man who got my wife pregnant, I will slug a bullet into his brain. I swear down.
Ramsey, see, you just have to relax, okay? I better leave now. We'll talk about this later. I really need to attend to a very, very important issue. I'll see you, okay? Take care.
Goodbye, Dr. Ken. Why are you doing this? Didn't I tell you to be strong?
This whole thing is killing me. This whole thing is destroying me.
See, very soon everything will be unraveled. But for now, at least, we have to do everything possible not to let this out for Daddy's sake. Okay? Wakey, wakey. Wake up. The breakfast is ready.
Good morning.
Good morning, my friends.
How did you know I would wake up hungry?
Because you slept empty last night.
Yeah, last night is one I wouldn't want to remember in a hurry.
Yeah, I understand. But do you want me to feed you? Like how I used to feed you when we were young?
Well, that will make me happy.
I can do anything for you, and I always do everything for you.
The great youth of the state. Grace! The great mamas of the state. Grace! The great youth of the state. Grace! The great mamas of the state. Grace! I greet you all. I thank you, the Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Sports, for the opening remark. Sir, you are welcome. Thank you. But before we go on, I would like to invite two great women of the state to come and give their brief remark. And the fourth woman I am going to invite, she is someone who has made us very proud in the entertainment world. The woman I'm talking about, she's not any other person. She's a woman of substance and class, a mother with a heart of gold. Ladies and gentlemen, Jam your hands together as I invite to you our one and only Mrs. the great superstar.
Youth of the state. Great! Great mamas! Great! Great people of this state! Great! I greet you all. Honorable Commissioner, sir. Commissioner for Youth and Sports. Dr. Ferdinand Oche, representing the governor. Honorable members of the State Council, our leaders, Honorable Chairman of the Youth, ladies and gentlemen, I also greet you, Honorable Senator George. It is indeed a wonderful day. This is a day set out to remind this great country of our leaders of tomorrow, the youths. A day set out to celebrate the future of this country in the hearts of the youths and our mothers. I am also a mother and a widow. I understand and hear the cry of a child. I also hear the cry of a youth. I have tasted the bitterness of poverty. I have tasted the hunger and agony that go with it. And as I'm here today, I am going to make this world a better place in any possible way I can for all of you. Yes, we need you. I am out to vie for the gubernatorial seat of the state. I assure you, your votes will be honored. And your vote will yield good governance for this wonderful state. You will never regret it. I know what it is to make you happy. We have been together. We have suffered together. So we are going to enjoy it together. Great youth! Great mothers! Great people of this great city! I greet you. I greet you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I greet you.
The great youth of the state. The greatest youth of the state. The next person to speak to you is Senator Joy William. Man, you are welcome. Put your hands together for her.
I am honored to be here, right in front of you people. The Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Sport, I greet you, sir. The Honorable Members of the State represented, I greet you. Honorable Commissioner, my able mothers represented here, I greet you. My able-bodied leader of the youth, I also greet you.
You're welcome.
The youth, the great youth of our state. Yes. The great mothers of our state. Yes. The able-bodied young men of our state. Yes. Today is indeed a great day. A day we celebrate our youth. And just like every other year, we have come today to remember
this day that is always important to our heart. A day we remind our youths and their mothers that they are indeed very, very important to our heart. And that is why I am here to join you as we celebrate today. A day we remind you people, the youth of our state and our country in general, that your thoughts is always in our hearts. A day we remind our leaders, because you are our leaders of tomorrow, the youth, yes, that even the old has hope because you are alive. And in life, we have to put your hope in it because your life is in your hand. Yes. Your future lies in your hand. Yes. And it lies in your power. Yes. Your power is what your vote. So. Come next election, as I go into government house, I don't know what else you want. But I am telling you that you are blessed when you have a mother like me, a senator representing you. I'm assuring you that come next election as I go into government house, like the actress told you, it says you are hungry. I don't know about that. Our youth are not hungry, I know that. Our youth are not poor. I don't know about you. You confess it, you have it. There's power in our tongue. You say it, so be it. If you confess this poverty, fine, so be it. She has tested poverty all her life, or she knows it's poverty. And that is why she's rubbing it on every other person. But I am here saying that I know my youths are not hungry.
We are poor and hungry. We are
Apollonia, wretched widow of yesterday, now on national television. She now makes speech that even her opinion matters to the masses. No. Apollonia, no. Well, you can do whatever you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say on TV. But as for the seat of the governor, Apollonia will never smell it, not while the president is still my in-law.
Mother, what is this?
Will you come down and talk to me, son? What is it?
Mother, look at this.
Oh my God. Jesus, who did this to me? It's only Apollonia that knows about the secret.
Well, now everybody knows. How could you, Mother? You forged your secondary and your university certificate. As Senator of the Federal Republic?
Watch your tongue, son. I'm still your mother, remember?
You're right, and an illiterate too.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm still your mother. No matter who the hell you think you are. Fool. Hello, Your Excellency, sir.
Have you seen a copy of today's dailies?
Yes, Your Excellency, I have. I have it right here with me.
And what do you have to say about that?
Your Excellency, it's
I don't care what you have to say. Clean the mess. I don't need to remind you of what this information can do to your political career and my son's image.
I understand, Your Excellency, sir.
Thanks for your understanding and concern. Apollonia. Give me Apollonia. You think you have it all right? Wait for me. Wait for my own bomb, Apollonia. Wait for me, Apollonia. Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me.
To blackmail me will take you anywhere? What's she talking about? So you can't even remember anymore. You cheap blackmailer. Oh, that? I can see you have more enemies than you know. Right. I don't have time for such frivolities. All right. Hey, Apollonia, don't just get into that car quickly. You think you can do all this? You think you can do all this? You can sell whatever you like. You child seller. What did they just call me? You help me now. You guys don't know you sold your time.
Madam, it's okay. It's okay, madam.
Feed her before. Let me feed you. Have you forgotten? You dare remind me of that. Good. Good. It's painful, right? You can run your mouth. We all have skeletons in our cupboard. You have skeletons? No, this is just the beginning of it, Apollonia. Wretched idiot like you. They just told you what you are. Stark illiterate. Wretched widow. Come, let me teach you a lesson. I will feed you. Are you married? Wait for me, Apollonia. Wait for me. Wait for me. You answer nothing yet. You are a cheat. You are in the Senate as a cheat. Don't worry. The law will soon catch up with you. Stark illiterate. All right. Stark illiterate. Let's do it and see. Go. Go and look for your child. Go and look for your child. You saw. Do you have a child? Do you have a child? Do you have a husband? Free woman. Go and look for your child, Apollonia. Go and look for your child and stop blackmailing people.
Yeah. To the fall of Senator Joy.
Yeah. Mr. Ahmed.
Yeah.
Let's see how she and Mr. President will get out of this mess. I'm telling you, the evidence are so overwhelming.
But how do you get all of this information?
Mr. Ahmed,
Yeah.
I told you in this game politics, I'm a mogul, versatile and well-grounded. Each time I want to dig information about anybody, it's not my worry.
Are you sure I'm safe from all this?
No. Come on. You don't need to worry. I told you we both have a common interest here to bring down Senator Joy Williams and her Mr. President. And so as you can see, we are on the same page. So you don't need to worry about anything.
But Mr. President is a very smart man. Don't you think he can get his in-law, the senator, out of all this mess?
No. He might try that. But that is just the beginning. Just the beginning. You know, funny enough, they confronted Apollonia, thinking she was the one behind all this blackmail.
Oh. It's quite obvious that she has many enemies she cannot count.
I love that. You know, he feels he's a smart person. So we shall see who is smarter. I assure you, we shall teach the president a lesson he will never forget in a hurry.
Now, I called you here of my own volition. I want to know, is everything all right between you and your father?
Barrister.
Yes.
I want to believe that all is well between us.
Well, you know that I'm not just your father's lawyer. I am also your uncle. And your mother was a very good woman.
Thank you very much, Barrister.
Good. Remember I told you that I called you here of my own volition. Do not let your father know about this meeting. Besides, it is against the modus operandi of this profession. But I'm doing all this because of what your mother did for me, training me in school. Listen, your father has asked me to change the will. And I'm afraid it doesn't favor you.
Sir.
Yes.
Sorry, what did you just say?
You heard me. Your father has asked me to change the will. And it doesn't favor you.
I appreciate, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I promise I will not breathe a word like this to him.
Fine.
Thank you.
Take care.
God of mercy. You know, I was against that marriage right from the onset. But you said your father needed a male child and a companion. Now he has one. See what he's doing to you.
That witch hasn't even given birth to her God-forsaken male child. Yet, my father is already treating her like a goddess.
What do you expect? What do you expect? Men are overgrown babies. I'm not a monk. I'm sorry. Not like I'm laughing at you. But you can do something about it if you want to.
Are you suggesting that we kill somebody?
Even at that. Even at that.
No. Don't worry. I have a plan. You will recover all you've lost. That I can assure you. But you have to cooperate with us.
Baby.
Yeah, baby.
You've not told me about the plan.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I will let you into the plan. Your cousin should not worry.
Chill, girl. Go take care of everything. Just relax.
Yes, ma'am. I have the keys. Go. Madam. Madam, what is it?
Call me Thompson. The baby's
Thompson! Thompson!
What is it?
Thompson says he's never.
Thompson, no. What is the baby's coming. Okay. The baby's coming. Paper bag. Paper bag.
Sorry, which one?
Oh, paper bag.
Madam.
Happy to the car. Happy to the car. Hey.
Madam. Thompson!
Hey.
Thompson, fast!
Ooh. I got him.
Thompson, fast!
Oh, patience! Oh! I got him.
Thompson, where are you now?
Oh, it's your smelly mouth! Thompson! I got him. I still got him. Ah!
Thompson!
I got him.
Thompson!
understand. You have to be grateful for God's gift. Look at the baby.
Oh my God, listen, I'm grateful to God. It's just that I told my husband I was having a boy, not a girl. That's what the scan said.
I know, but all the same, you just have to cheer up. This is your first child. You definitely get another one. Huh? Cheer up. Mommy, look at the baby.
Did you see her fingers? Oh God, thank you. I feel like eating her up. Come on. Her cheeks are turning red. Oh my God. You have to appreciate God's gift first. See how beautiful this girl is.
Wow! My in-law! This is great today. So that I had to rush immediately I heard the news. How is my baby boy doing?
Oh, it's not a boy. It's a girl. Beautiful girl like that. Look at her. She's so pretty. She's an angel.
Damn it! Oh, told me the scan showed it's a boy. How come it's a girl?
That's what they said. It was a boy from the sky.
How can you lie to me of this magnitude?
No, I wasn't lying. I was telling the truth. It was a boy on the sky. I don't know what happened. My in-law, let's appreciate God's gift first. This baby is so pretty. She's my first grandchild. Oh my God. She's pretty. She's an angel.
Okay.
My in-law. My in-law. I have to appreciate the gift of God. Father, thank you. Mama, stop. We are doomed. We are not. This is a pretty girl. Gift from God. Appreciate God's gift first. I feel like eating her up. See how pretty your daughter is. See. Oh my goodness.
Sister Cheryl.
Oh God.
Mama. Oh, my head is not saying I give birth to a baby girl. No, I'm seeing a baby boy.
It's okay, my daughter. Don't say that kind of a thing.
I am very sure of what I'm saying.
No. Please. Don't say that. Do you know the implication?
I heard the nurses. I heard them. I am very sure of what I heard.
Her Majesty the Queen, the male child producer, the madame of our time. Oh no, it's a girl and not a boy. Oh sweetheart, how come you gave birth to a baby girl and not a boy?
Can you both please get out of here before I call security? Get out of here now.
Calm down, calm down. Don't tell me you're angry with God for giving you a female child.
Don't mind this frustrated mother who doesn't even appreciate God for his blessings.
Get out of here, you fools! Get out!
Hey, just calm down. Breathe in. You might have a high blood pressure.
Please, let's go. Loser. Anyway, congratulations. See you at home.
That was a great job. We have a new baby girl.
Who are you? And why are you doing this to this woman? Why?
Doc, that's none of your business. You should know that the less you know, the better for you. Here's your pay. Nice doing business with you.
Hey, young man. Tell me who you are, or else I will kill you here. Who are you?
Doctor, I think you should be smarter than this. Because you should know that if anything from you happens to me, the son of the president will hear of how you've been sleeping with his wife. The public will hear all the atrocities you've been committing under the name of medical practice. So be a good boy.
Look here. I assure you that this is not the end of it. I'll get to you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I want you to move straight to the boys' quarters till I can figure out how to deal with the lies you told me.
My in-law, why are you behaving as if a female child has become a curse? Why?
My love, this is how you treat your wife who went to the hospital to deliver your child?
I would have welcomed you much better if you were not alive. But I don't want to see you anywhere in this house.
Move out.
I know.
Do you have the keys to the boys' quarter?
Yes, Mama. Let's go.
Let's go.
Where are you coming from, Mama?
I went to talk with your husband.
How did it go?
I told him to have patience, that this is just your first child, that you will probably have other children. But he said he has lost faith in you. Then I asked him about our political ambition. He said it has nothing to do with the present situation.
Mama, have you asked yourself what your son-in-law does for a living?
He's an importer now.
Lie.
Importer, exporter. Eh?
Lie, Mama. Drugs. He's into drugs. A drug baron. A drug lord. That's what he is.
As old as he is?
Mama, I have suffered. I took risk for that man. I sacrificed so much for that man. I carried drug in my body for this man. It was only by grace that this drug did not melt inside me. And now he wants to discard me just because of a male child? No. No. Hey.
My daughter, wealth is so good, and I will do everything to make sure I do not go back to poverty. But I cannot kill you. I cannot.
Mama, I have come this far I will not go back. My daughter, I know a woman. Her name is Iyala. Many big men and politicians go to her for powers and spiritual help. I will not let you lose everything you have. I will not want you to kill. Please, please. Even at that, Mama. If you do that, I will never forgive you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thank you very much. Sure, that's a nice one. I will relate to my babe. Let's know and let's move. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
And who was that?
Oh. My ear in the street just told me that the son of the president had just informed the chief of security for a house help. What do you think?
I'm interested in the father, not the son.
Come on. Yeah. Sure, but don't you think that as an insider, you are privileged to have some information that will aid in destroying the father? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I need to see Iyala for fortification.
Oh, yeah, that's very correct. Oh, wait. I want the son. I want the father, not the son. Babe, I'm jealous.
Come on, babes. You don't have to be. You know we're in this together, right?
Yeah, but we didn't discuss the father son, did we?
You're jealous.
Iba! Yeah! Iba! Ìbà tí wáyé ọjọ́, ìbà tí wọ̀ oòrùn, ọ̀sán gangan máa kí, kùtùkùtù awó òwúrọ̀, ìbẹ̀yìn ìyá mi ò ṣèrìmọ̀nì fìyà, apanimáwàgún, olókìkí òru, òwẹ̀ nínú omi ṣàlà ṣòro, awẹ̀ nínú omi ṣàlà ṣòro. Take. You will be putting it in his food and you will be pouring it on the floor for him to pass it. If he eating the food, he will be loving you. He will be loving you. Iyale, thank you very much. I've never had any cause to doubt you. Thank you. You may please go. Iba! Yeah! Iba! Yeah! Iba! Tira.
Iyala the Great.
Tira, my baby. Big girls doing big things.
Iyala the Great. Iyala the greatest great. May your days be long.
You go follow enjoying the long life set.
Amen.
So what is it you want from me today, Tira?
Iyala, those two women that just left here, what exactly did they come to do?
Tira, what is your concern? See,
I'm a businessing princess, you know.
Iyala the Great, businessing priestess. Listen, one of those women is my uncle's wife, and the other is my mother-in-law. Now, I want you to give me a charm that will neutralize whatever they came here to do.
Tira, that one no good though. But anyway, I'll be collecting money because it's loving charms I do for them.
How much?
I'm collecting 300,000.
300,000. I'll pay you twice whatever they paid you. That's to say, I'm paying you 600,000 naira for you to neutralize whatever they came here to do.
Huh?
Yes.
Tira, can you revert, or let me say, can you revertable that thing that you have spoken now?
I said I will pay you 600,000 naira.
Hey! Tira, you ready? You go pay me. Hey! You see, I didn't tell you say this Tira, now better somebody. But una no dey believe me. You see what she don't doing me now? No problem. Tira, see, now like this will do. You know, say money don't enter this matter. And you know, say me grade my body. I like money well. See how this my body where you see na Fiona. You know what they call Fiona? Hey! Tira.
Here. This is 600,000 naira.
Hey! See better people. Hey! Oh, Tira, you won't give me, you won't scatter my head. See, I like this. Take. You will be spraying it on the floor that it will be passing. And you will be putting small in the food that he will be eating.
Is that all?
See, all the juju I do for them, it no go work. No go work.
Thank you very much. Now, to the main reason why I came here. I want to embark on a revenge mission. And I want you to fortify me because I want to see the president.
That will not be a problem. Oh, yella! Baba form loju ariro. Oh, yella! Tira. This one is strong, yo. It's strong, you cannot handle in this one.
I'm prepared to do anything. I mean, anything.
Hey. Tira, if you won't do this thing, me say you will be looking for money so that we can go to Indians. So that we can do everything for you. You go, come be strong, kakaraka. Like me.
India?
Indians, yes.
I see. Listen, Yala. Money is not a problem at all. I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Hey! Tira, you are hotter, you are hotter now, you are hotter.
Here, I got some designer clothes.
Me?
Yes.
Hey, Tira has killed me, Tira. Thank you.
Everything here
is for you. Thank you. See, let me tell you something. If anybody abusing you, Tira, tell me. If they are abusing you, tell me.